Twitter is once again going after Dream. And to be honest, I don't really know when they aren't going after Dream. Like, I swear to God, there's people that will spend every second of their day just trying to find out a way to get Dream canceled again. And usually what they find and try to get him canceled over is pretty stupid and meaningless. For example, Dream could tweet out like, "I sneezed, say bless you guys," and people will be like, "We need to cancel Dream because he's spreading Christianity because they said bless you." I don't know if that happened. Maybe it actually did. I did just make that up. But anyways, the situation we're talking about today is even dumber than usual, which is saying a lot considering how dumb the usual is. Hello people, and welcome back to another episode of Twitter is Terrible. Make sure you guys are subscribed because I'm trying so hard to hit 250,000 subscribers, and we're getting really close, so I'd really appreciate that. Also, like the video for free air. So this will stem from something that Dream said on the Banter podcast. Now, if you don't know what the Banter podcast is, it is a podcast ran by George Not Found, Sapnap, and Carl Jacobs, and it's basically a place for these three to just speak their mind and talk about whatever they want for like an hour. Well, in one of the recent episodes, they had Dream as a guest member, and about halfway through the podcast, Carl brought up the Dream SMP Season 2.
Can we, let's talk Dream SMP Season 2. Can we just talk about it?
Season 2.
Dream,
Tell us
you
what's on
start
mind
talking
regarding
about
season two,
what you think we can talk about, and then we'll play based off of that.
And though Carl and also Sapnap and George really wanted to talk about the new Dream SMP season, Dream decided that he didn't really want to tell the world yet what's gonna happen. He wanted it to be a secret. So, you know, it ends up being a surprise by the time everyone gets to see.
I think that, to be fair, there's not too much that we really can talk about. I can pretty much just say, like, obviously there's going to be a season 2. It should happen this month. It should.
You don't want to leak any of the rules at all? The rule changes? Because those are some of the most exciting part to me.
No, because it will give away certain things that can't be given away yet. Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, I've mentioned before that there's going to be on the server, there's going to be like activity requirements in terms of like streaming, and so that's going to apply to me.
Let's get into that.
I'll be streaming the SMP. So I'm fine to say that.
Let's talk about that more.
So as you heard right there, Dream has mentioned that there are going to be activity requirements for Dream SMP Season 2. Now what he means by activity requirements is that all the streamers are going to have a required amount of time that they have to be on the SMP, and like an amount of time that they have to stream it. It's basically saying, you know, if you want to be a part of the Dream SMP, you're gonna have to spend X amount of time on the server. Otherwise, you can't be a part of it. And as we'll hear Carl explain here, it seems like it's gonna be a very good thing for the new season. Mainly because by the end of the last season, more and more people were getting inactive in the server, and less people were joining.
Dream SMP Season 2.
Okay. What is there more to say? There'll be activity requirements.
Dream SMP Season 2. A big difference is, I think a lot of the fun when I originally played Dream SMP, initially, when I initially joined the Dream SMP, I think a lot of the fun of it was just, I know it sounds stupid, just people being on it. And sometimes when you just
get on and mess around with people.
Go live, join the Dream SMP, then figure out what you're doing. I think there's something very special to that. And I think there's something very special to the fact that so many people, so many viewers really enjoy that. And I think that's something that as of late has kind of been missing. And that's why I think, like, I'm really excited for Season 2, because I think there's going to be a lot more of that, while also having really cool storylines.
So all around, this more benefits the streamers than anything. With more streamers being required to stay on the server for a certain amount of time, it's giving all of the other streamers more content and vice versa. And if I was a streamer for the Dream SMP, I would be pretty happy to hear this. Because let's be honest, no one is going to be that entertained if it's just you and one other person running around in a server all by yourself. I mean, you might have the storylines or whatever, and people are there for that, but it is way more entertaining whenever you have multiple people. However, there's a lot of people out there on Twitter that don't agree with me, or Dream, or anybody here. They think that this is insane and horrible and awful that Dream would add activity requirements. This tweet is just ridiculous. Kind of strange of Dream to add activity requirements, LOL. Just say you want to constantly dictate the lives and careers of 30-something people. Freak? They're really calling him a freak. over this. All right, please tell me, how is Dream dictating the lives and careers of 30-something people? How is Dream dictating these streamers who willingly stream and willingly join and agree to all the terms and whatever of this server? And also people who stream for a living, like it's their job anyways to stream. They're acting as if Dream is like locking them up in a basement, chains tied to a wall, and once a day he's just like forcing them to go into this little streaming room and stream on the Dream SMP for an hour, and then they go back to their little cellar and get locked up till the next day. Like, that's not happening. I don't think Dream is sitting there like, muhaha, I have them being required to stream. It's all me. I'm the dictator. I'm a freak. Maybe Dream just wants to make an SMP server that is very entertaining for people to watch. And I think something as simple as activity requirements for the streamers who are going to be on this server is very fair to do. If they don't want to follow the requirements to be in the server, then simply put, they could just stream something else. They don't need to be on the server. They can still make plenty of money streaming whatever they want, whenever they want. It's not like they're being forced to join the server. It's not like a lock-in contract where you can't get out. There's no reason to feel bad for these streamers. They're choosing to do this. This person says, activity requirements? Those poor CCs. What is going through these people's minds to say, these poor CCs? Like, what's so bad about this for them? Like I said earlier, if anything, it is completely benefiting them. It's making their streams way more entertaining. They always have multiple people to stream with. They always have multiple people on the server playing. Like, seriously, not even a single one of these content creators have complained about this either. It's just random people on Twitter. Like, why are you complaining before any of these content creators do? They're very obviously okay with it. When I said I wanted SMP to be active again, I didn't mean you had to turn into a daily chore. Wah. You know, most people's daily chore is their job. They go to work like every day or whatever. Streamers and content creators, they too work for their daily chore. And you want to know what they do for work? More specifically, the people who are streaming in the Dream SMP, they stream. They're streamers. This is their job. This is their full-time job, is to stream. Like, how are you calling this a daily chore? I'm sure 99% of these streamers enjoy it more than they would a normal job. I mean, I think they just enjoy it nonetheless. Most people can't continue creating content unless they actually enjoy doing it, because it's really hard to force yourself to do something that you don't enjoy. What I'm trying to say is most streamers or content creators are very happy with their jobs. They're very happy that they get to stream for a living or create content for a living. You know, there's a reason why they work so hard to get to the place that they are today, because they love doing it. So don't call this a chore, man. I think what most of these people who are tweeting this don't understand is that these people can leave the server at any time. They could leave this SMP. They don't have to be a part of it. They got asked to be a part of it, were told the requirements to be a part of it, and then they agreed to be a part of it. And if they would ever like to leave and stop streaming for it, then they can. Like, they are free to go. This isn't school. This isn't jail. This isn't like a freaking kidnapping. Dream is not quote unquote forcing people to stream. He's just telling them, hey, if you want to be a part of my server, you got to stream for X amount of time. Otherwise, you can't. Which is completely reasonable. It's his SMP. He can run it how he wants. And it's not like this is a bad thing in the first place. Like I said multiple times in this video, it is benefiting all the streamers having these activity requirements. Literally everyone wins in this situation if they all just follow the requirements. Anyways, Twitter is so dumb, my brain is jello. And yeah, bye. Haven't seen enough? I got you. Check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.